What's up, y'all? It is September 13th, 2019. You guys, if you see some weird shit out there, if you see some weird fuckery out there, it's Friday the 13th. All right? Coupled with the moon, there's going to be a lot of weird fuckery going on. So if you see something that's out of the ordinary, just keep on walking by and just attribute it to Friday the 13th. Don't even stress yourself out about it. Just like, hey, this Friday the 13th, people going to do some crazy shit. Just walk on by. But anyway, I want to talk about the upcoming game against the Redskins. This is going to be a tough game because, number one, it's a divisional opponent. It's a heated and hated rival. The Redskins, the franchise, and the fan base, they hate the Dallas Cowboys the most out of any other team. So they always try to bring their A game. Even when their rosters are limited and trash, they still give us a good game. So be on the lookout for the Redskins. We're going to get a heavy dose of Adrian Peterson. He's going to play because Darius Geis was hurt last week. Prayers go out to Darius Geis. Man, the guy is always hurt. I hope he can, finally get over the injury bug. He's not even going to have a career if this keeps going on. But Adrian Peterson, the ageless wonder, will return. He was a healthy scratch last week, which I really don't understand why, but, that's Jay Gruden for you. But one thing I will say this, Cowboy fans, do not take this game lightly. Don't take Case Keenum very lightly. Now, listen, I understand that Case Keenum he threw for almost 400 yards. He threw for 380 yards last week against a bum-ass team. I get it. I mean, I understand that, hey, we don't need to take Case Keenum too seriously. He threw for almost 400 against a bum-ass defense. Who cares? He won't do that against us. Listen, Case Keenum, he's a journeyman, but he knows how to play the position of quarterback. He knows how to play. And if you give him enough weapons, he can cause some serious damage. Look what he did against that bum-ass team last week. Just saying. So, we can't take him lightly. We have to keep our eyes on him at all times. And I'm going to just say this. This could be one of those trap games. We're riding a high. We destroyed the Giants last week. And then on top of that, we're not taking Case Keenum and that team seriously. This could be a trap game. So we have to be on point. We have to be firing on all cylinders. Now, I will say this, though. Speaking when it comes to firing on all cylinders, I think that one cylinder that needs to calm down, relax, is Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott is talking about he can carry the full workload. No, you can't, man. No, you cannot. Last week showed that you missed training camp. You were not up to speed. You could tell that he wasn't used to contact last week. You could tell that he didn't have his legs under him. He just wasn't right. He missed out on so much time in training camp. We got to ease him into the fold. We got to protect him because left up to him, he carried the ball 30 times. But that ain't happening. We're going to give him the ball. Well, we should give him the ball 12 to 15 times just to keep on easing him in the fold. And if Dak keeps playing like this, if Amari, Michael Gallup, Randall Cobb, Jason Witten, if they continue on playing like this, we're not going to need Zeke. In the months of September and the first part of October, that's when you can fling the football around. But when it comes to late October, November, especially December, that's when you need Zeke. That's when you need Zeke in tip-top shape, tip-top form, and we need him fresh. So if we don't need him right now, we don't need him right now. If Dak keeps playing like this, we don't have to use Zeke to his full capacity right now, which bodes well for Zeke too. It keeps him fresh, avoids injuries. So just avoid playing Zeke as much as possible. Limit his carries to 12 to 15. Keep the rookie Tony Pollard out there. See what he can do. Gather his sea legs up. And keep Dak Prescott on this roll. Keep Dak Prescott on this roll because if he can throw for another 300, 400 yards against a divisional opponent, that'll be great for his fucking confidence. Great for his confidence. And I want to say this. Kellen Moore, I was so wrong about Kellen Moore. Now, granted, this is still the same offense. The difference is Kellen Moore, more pre-snap motion, more I formation, more deception, and more pushing down pushing the ball down the field. You know, we're not doing those quick outs, quick slants and shit like that. We're actually throwing the ball down the field. We're taking deep strikes down the field, more of them. And that's attributed to Kellen Moore. I will say this. It's the same offense, but Kellen Moore is the Xbox One X to Scott Linehan's Xbox One S. He is the PS4 Pro to Scott Linehan's PS4 Slim. If you're a gamer, you know what I'm talking about. He's just a beefed up version of Scott Linehan. He's more of a, I would say, a souped up version of Scott Linehan. That's what he is. So if he keeps this up, keeps this offense dynamic, keeps this offense, you know, keeps this offense, you know, just keep it fresh, keep it moving, you know, things of that nature, we can do great things. But I will say this, though. We cannot underestimate Case Keenum and the Redskins. We have to finish them off fast. We have to kill them early. We have to eliminate all hope. Because last week, they were destroying that bum-ass team last week in the Eagles, 17-0. We don't need to be down in that deficit. We don't need to do that. We don't need to give the Redskins any hope. Kill them early, kill them fast, boom, win the game, and move on to the next week. But all right, you guys, I'm going to talk to you later. Follow your boy on Instagram, JarrodJohn1991. That's JarrodJohn1991. I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.